Hey Wisayra, my name's Alex Stemle. I'm the president and CEO of Stemle Consulting Group. And in this video today, I'm going to show you 3 things that you can do today to help bring in more customers to your business. Now, most likely you're sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, you're lucky because I read minds, and the answer is, oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is they don't know who the expert is and who isn't. I have found by giving people an easy, free attack plan of actual things that they can do to impact their business for free has actually resulted in some of those local business owners still raising their hands and saying, I like you, Alex. Please do this for me. So if by the end of this video you've liked what you've heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business with gaining more clientele, reaching new revenues, please shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if at the end of this video you simply want to take this free attack plan I gave you to do yourself, that works for me too. So now let me show you 3 things that will set your company above your competition and not waste any more of your time or mine. The first thing I want to go over is something called content. Now, what content is anything that you can actually see on your website. As you can see, I do have your website pulled up here. So anything that I can see on your website is considered content, whether that be pictures, whether that be words, all of the above. And so we have everything here, kind of going through it. The big thing when it comes to content, Google likes there to be between 1,000 to 1,500 words on that homepage just to start to optimize you. Once you get those kind of numbers in, you will see dramatic changes in how many people actually find your website. Okay, so I actually did a count of your website here, and let's see where you're at. So it looks like right now we're only sitting at 457 words. You know, that's an okay start, but again, we want to get that number as high as we possibly can, between 1,000 to 1,500. Doesn't take a long time to do. Just have to do some research and things of that nature, because we don't just want to put as many words as we possibly can on there. We want there to be keyword-rich content. Now, what a keyword is anytime you go into Google, or any search engine for that matter, and whatever you type in there. So if somebody types in lashes, Dallas-Fort Worth, well, those are going to be the keywords right there. So we want to incorporate those keywords, the most searched words in your area. We want to incorporate that into your content. We definitely know all the tricks on how to do that. We know how to do the research to figure out what is the most sought after words, what people are typing in the most in their search bar. So if you need any help with that, we're happy to help with that. Okay. Now, not only did I pull up your website here, but I also pulled up some of your competition. Okay. Now, before I get to your competition, I do want to show you one other thing here on your website. So I pay for this program called Ahrefs every month. It costs me about $400 a month, but it gives me all the analytics of everything that I could ever want to see. So when I click on here, what you see right now is not very good. But again, not knowing is half the battle. Once you figure it out, it goes a lot smoother. So you see no data in the thing for backlinks. We'll talk about backlinks. Organic keywords. So right now you're only getting found for one keyword throughout your website. We want that to be as high as possible. So you can see with the one keyword that you're getting found for, it's bringing in no traffic to your website currently. So our job would be to get that number way higher, get you at the top of Google, to really bring in that clientele like you're looking to do. Okay. Now let's kind of compare with other websites in the area. So over here, Lash Lovers. You can see very nice, very clean website. Kind of going through pricing, some reviews, things of that nature, all going down through. Very nice. So now let's kind of see where they're at with their words. So they're sitting at 1,172 words. So they're right there at the places where they need to be. Of course, the more they get in there, the better off they are. So they have that. Now let's go over and look at their Ahrefs here. So it looks like they have 284 backlinks. They're getting found for 3,500 keywords throughout their website. So that's what's going to be very important. So they have the content, they have the keywords in the content, and as you can see, that's bringing them about 18.4 thousand people to their website every month. That's the kind of number we're shooting for. That way you can really bring in the revenue that you're seeking to do. Okay. I also pull up another company here. This one is, let's see here, the Iconic Lash. You see, again, very nice website, very clean. Some content on this one, not a whole heck of a lot though. So let's kind of see where they're at. So as you can see, they only have 584 words, so they're not far in front of you. Very easy to take out the competition with that, okay? And now let's go over and see their Ahrefs. So they have 271 backlinks, but they're only getting found for 295 keywords. Need to up that significantly. You can see the difference here. For 295 keywords, they're getting found, they're getting search traffic of about 164 different clicks a month. Okay, so this would not be hard to take out. Just takes a little bit of time, patience, and very, very doable. Okay, so these are just very easy things to come up with right away. We want to get that content. We want that to be keyword-rich content. 1,000 to 1,500 words minimum, and really that by itself will boost your business significantly. Okay, people will find you a whole lot easier. The next thing that I really want to talk about is something called citations and backlinks. Now, what a citation is, they're considered off-site SEO. A citation is any kind of directory that's out there on the internet. So whether that be Google, Yelp, GoDaddy, all of the above. There's thousands upon thousands of citations out there. What a citation is looking for is name, or company name, company address, hours of operation, phone number, all the contact info. They like to have about 20 A-plus 5-star reviews. They want a keyword-rich description. They like that to be about 500 words in there. And again, keywords throughout. And that's where you're going to find, with some companies, you'll see here in what we call the map pack. You'll find them, so we kind of click on that map pack, and when it pulls up, of course, you have all these different businesses in their directory, in their citation, and it's going to pull up a map here, and it gives you everything around. Now, why would you want to be on that? Well, generally, when I go to search something on the internet that I'm not used to, well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to type it in, like here, I typed in lashes DFW, okay? Well, I'm going down here, and I see the top 3 that are there. Well, why would I want to be in that top 3? Well, whether it's right or wrong, generally people are going to assume that being in the top 3 means you're the best. Again, whether that's right or wrong, that's just how people assume it to be. Not very often are people going to go down here and click the view all. So the more citations we get in there, the more reviews we get in there, the better of a description, the higher up that's going to move you. You'll be in the top 3 in no time. Just keep getting those things, okay? So that's very, very important. As many citations as we possibly can, along with Google My Business in your area as well, okay? So very simple, very easy to work, but it just takes a little bit of time again. Now, third thing that I want to talk about, and probably the most important when it comes to all of it, with getting your name out there and getting you ranked as high as possible so people can see you, is something called a backlink. Now, what a backlink is any time you could go on any website whatsoever. Now, that website, it could be, it could be a Google website, it can be a blog, it can be anything and everything. But as long as I can go on that website and I can find a link to you. For instance, if somebody had a big eyelash blog, and at the end of that blog, they said, check out our friends over at Wisee Makeup. Well, then there'd be a link to your website. People would be able to click on that and take them directly to your website. Once that takes them directly over to you, you are then gaining the power from this blog. We want to get as much power from other websites as we can. Google is just a big popularity contest when it comes down to it. The more people that get to your website, the more people see it, the more power you get from other people's websites. Very, very important. Now, I would not want to get you on a Pizza Hut website. Why is that? Because you're not slinging pizzas, so that wouldn't make any sense. So let's kind of look at what backlinks, as I showed you with yours currently, so we don't have any backlinks here. So how do we get them? How do we know the right ones to get? Well, what we would do first, we look at the competition, okay? So Lash Lovers over here, they have 284 backlinks. So what we do, we click on here, and I'd go in and I can see exactly which backlinks they have, where they're at, and how they're situated. Now, not all backlinks are created equal. So you see this DR right here. What the DR stands for is domain rating. So basically, what that means, it's a scale from 0 to 100. We want the domain rating to be as close to 100 as absolutely possible, or you're not really getting a bunch of credit for it. So you see an 86 here for the Groupon. That's a perfect one. 72 is okay. 91. Then you have a 55. That's okay. Not doing a whole lot for them. 90, great. 34, 34, 34. These 30s aren't very good. 47's very okay. 23 really not doing anything. But then you go down, you see some zeros in there. Well, these zeros aren't doing anything for their website. It's all just fluff. So what we would do, we would go through every one of their backlinks. We'd copy all the good ones. Every single one we'd copy. Then we'd add on ones that we also know or that give you a lot of power to boost you ahead of your competition. Our goal here at Stemle Consulting Group is not to, match the competition. Our goal is to demolish the competition. We want to put you in the best position for your company to succeed in ways unimaginable. Okay, so there's that one, and we can go over and look at the Iconic Lash and look at theirs as well. So 271 for them, and starting out, so they have 81, 54, 90, and we'd go through every single one of them. See, they have a 0 already. Again, we want to take out all the zeros and only use the good stuff, and then add to it to take out the competition. Really not a very tough process, just very time consuming, and just patience is definitely the big piece when it comes to it. Okay, so I'm not going to go much further than that. I don't want to get into the weeds with you, but what I do want to just kind of reiterate what we talked about today. Number one, we talked about content. Remember, you want to get between 1,000 to 1,500 words of keyword-rich content onto your homepage and throughout the website altogether. Number two, we talked about the Google My Business, how to hook that up and get on as many citations as absolutely possible. Minimum you really want to be between 200 to 300 on those to beat out the competition. Minimum. And then we talked about the backlinks. And same with backlinks, we want to get it, between 250 to 300 backlinks minimum just to start to get you optimized. Once you get all of these things, really, it only takes a little bit of time, and once that's finished, you will be getting the kind of clientele that you're looking for. So, with all that being said, you can either go with this information I provided you today and do this on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself some time, you can give me a call at 317-676-4405. And once again, my name is Alex Stemle. I'm the president and CEO of Stemle Consulting Group. And again, my number, 317-676-4405. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great one. Thanks. Bye.